Greetings, divine ones, and welcome back to Divine Consciousness. I am Divine Love, and today we are going to dive into what mental health messages are your spirit guides trying to communicate with you at this moment. So, what about your mental health do you need to know right now to help you along your journey? All right, so I have 3 piles of cards for you to choose from. Pile number 1 with the rose quartz crystal. Pile number 2 with the amethyst crystal. And pile 3 with the black tourmaline. All right, so take a few moments to tune into the frequency of the cards and choose which pile of cards is calling out to you. And use your intuition, your third eye, and your own inner guidance to pick the pile or piles which is best for you. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the rose quartz crystal. So first we're going to get into your activation, sacred geometry activation oracle cards, some essential oils oracle cards, and then your Thoth tarot cards. And then we're going to choose some divination dice to see what messages from spirit we have from there, and messages from the butterfly box. So stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of information that comes through for you. So let's see what mental health messages your spirit guides have for you today. So we have communication. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. Yes, communication. And then we have the number 14. So that may be a significant number for you, or maybe 5. Maybe life path number 5. You may be born on the 14th, or welcome to your reading. Pile number 1, you chose the rose quartz crystal. And let's see what mental health messages your spirit guides have for you. So we're going to get into your sacred geometry activation oracle, some essential oils oracle cards, and then some Thoth tarot. And we also have some divination dice. So these are really fun, and messages from the butterfly box. All right, so stay tuned. A lot of messages are going to come through. So let's see what messages we have today. Pile 1, communication. Beautiful. Yeah, so we have green for the heart chakra, blue for the throat chakra, dealing with truth. So it says the frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. Yes, very nice. So your spirit guides are wanting you to know that there are many different forms of communication. So if you're feeling drained, pile number 1, by a certain method of communication in which you communicate with your family, co-workers, friends, loved ones, anyone. If that means of communication is draining you, then try something different, because you don't want to put a lot of stress or strain on yourself mentally or anyone else, because you are communicating in the way in which you think you're supposed to communicate. So run everything through your heart center, and if it's something doesn't feel right, try it a different way. Come at it a different way. And then we have, this is a beautiful card. Orange for the sacral chakra, dealing with pleasure. And I see some yellow, green. So change. The frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. Ashe. And we also have the number 12 here. So 12 and 14, maybe significant numbers, maybe some days to look forward to for some really good news, or some form of breakthrough or mental release in the upcoming month. So yes, change. Your spirit guides are wanting you to not resist. So the saying, resistance makes stronger. So anything you resist persists. So if you aren't feeling in flow with something, then that will have a negative effect on your mental health. And your spirit guides are wanting to come in and say, we all have things in which we need to make adjustments in, and change can be scary and uncomfortable, but just know that change is inevitable. And once you release that need to control and manipulate things in which you think they should be, that creates a lot of mental anguish. So just go with the flow, okay? And then let's see, we have lemon for your essential oils card. I love lemon. Clarity. So trigger statements: I am so confused. True statement: I am present. Allow your mind to clear and let the noise of your thoughts fall away. Listen to your intuition. Yes. What a beautiful and clear message from your guides. Yeah. Allow your mind to clear. Let the noise of your thoughts fall away. Listen to your own intuition. If you have anyone or anything in your life in which you feel is crowding your space or making you confused and flustered, Spirit is saying, clear out, release anything that is causing those feelings. And it may not be something in your physical space. So these are mental health messages. So it may be just some limiting beliefs and patterns of thought that is just, causing you to, is stifling you on your path right now. So release that. When life hands you lemons, make lemonade. And working with the color yellow. That's what I'm sensing from your guides. Maybe eating more foods which are yellow in color, or doing some solar plexus work. A solar plexus meditation. They have a lot of great solar plexus meditations here on YouTube. And that will definitely help to free up some of that mental space so that you can make room for new things. Yep. And we have ginger. Yes. So will is the theme for this card. It's trigger statement: I am a victim. True statement: I am powerful beyond measure. You are strong and capable. With gratitude, optimism, and action, manifest the life you desire. Ashe. This is a beautiful message. Also, ginger. And again, with that yellow, even though this card is talking about lemons, it's blue. But yeah, sensing a lot of solar plexus energy here, dealing with willpower. So you may have some thoughts that you have attached to unconsciously, that you aren't strong enough to do something, or you're not capable or smart enough or pretty enough or handsome enough or anything like that. Spirit is saying, get rid of those thoughts. Drink you some ginger tea and meditate. Clear that mental space, free your mind, and know that you are strong, you are capable. Have gratitude and look forward to the best things that life has to offer, and you will manifest the life of your desires. So we have the Ace of Swords, dealing with truth. And this card coming out with the communication, I'm sensing that many of you may be holding back some of the truth from some people in your life, or you may be not being 100% honest with yourself when it comes to something, when it comes to what you really want for yourself. Your guides are saying they want you to have the courage and the strength and the willpower. Bring out that solar plexus energy, and cut any cords that are linked to any low vibration thoughts that may be crowding your mind right now. Yes. So be real with yourself first and foremost, and then be real with others, and you will be well received. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. So this is divine feminine energy, dealing with love, intuition, compassion, being very nurturing. And we have the Ibis bird here, which is also representative of Thoth, otherwise known as Hermes Trismegistus. Very, very strong energy. Yeah, so your guides are wanting you to pour into yourself, give yourself that motherly love and attention, and compassion for yourself, because sometimes it can be hard along our journey when we come into an understanding of the thoughts and behaviors and actions that we have been so entangled with for so long. It can be really hard, but Spirit is wanting you to be very gentle with yourself and with others, and this will absolutely help to maintain that mental health with you. So let's see what messages we have from the divination dice. We have the scarab beetle, and the scarab beetle in ancient Kemet, or ancient Egypt, known as Kemet, deals with protection. So I'm sensing that many of you are really coming into the understanding that you have to protect your energy. You have to protect your peace, because peace of mind is everything, everything. Let's get another message. I just love these dice so much. We have the flashlight. Nice. So yeah, your guides are wanting you to shine light on the dark places inside of your being, in your mind. because there may be some things that you haven't examined in a long time. I'm kind of getting like a visual of, someone going into their attic or into their basement for the first time in a long time, and it's just like, feeling apprehensive about what's in there, like what's in it. Could be some spiders or some, maybe even mice, or I don't know what I could find. Like, I don't want to run into no cobwebs or anything like that, but Spirit is saying, shine your light on anything that you are neglecting mentally right now, and know that your guides are with you. You have nothing to fear. You're not some work to do. Clean it up. Be clean. So yeah, Spirit is wanting you to bridge that gap between your heart with this rose quartz and your mental, the mind and the body. The mind, the body, and the spirit, all three. Holistic healing, holistic health for you, pal number one. It's beautiful. See what messages we have from the butterfly box. Grow and glow. Ashe. Grow and glow. So, yeah. Shine your light, pal number one. You are a being of just pure love and light. And, the more that you do this inner work, and the more that you come into alignment with who you are through meditation, through eating nutritious foods, through setting healthy boundaries, the more you grow, the more you glow. And people will see you and just be like, wow, what are you doing? Like, what have you done differently? You're glowing. And then you'll be able to share your wanting better, but thinking that, I don't know how to get to it. I don't know how to make the world a better place. You make the world a better place by just, learning what's best for you. And when you know better, you do better. So grow and glow. All right, pal number one, those are all the messages that I have for you today. I hope this message resonated and brought you some love, support, clarity, strength, and peace of mind. So if it did, make sure to subscribe to Divine Consciousness, hit that like button, and tap the bell notification to be reminded every time I release a new video. Thank you so much, pal number one, for joining us today within our amazing community, and it's growing every single day. So you are loved and appreciated. Remember, true wealth is true health. So seek truth and love yourself. Until next time, pal number one, peace, love, and light. Pile number two, welcome to your reading. You chose the amethyst crystal. So let's see what mental health messages we have from your spirit guides. So we're going to get into the essential oils, oracle cards, some sacred geometry, activation cards, and then your tarot, your Thoth tarot cards. And also we have some fun divination dice. We're going to pull from the bag, and then we're going to pull messages from the butterfly box. So stay tuned. A lot of beautiful messages are going to come through for you. All right, pile number 1. So let's see what messages we have. Lemongrass. Declutter. Trigger statements. I made so many mistakes. True statement. I let it all go. Everything you have done up to this point is leading you to where you need to be. Let go of the past and be here now. Yes, this is beautiful. So your spirit guides are wanting you to declutter. So get rid of all of those thoughts that say, I've screwed up and I don't know if I can come back from this. Your guides are saying, you have to release those pesky thoughts that are getting in the way of the beautiful, inspiring and motivating thoughts that want to come and flow to you naturally. But first you have to let go of all regret, because just know that, everything you've done up to this point has led you to exactly where you need to be right now. And that is by no mistake. Everything always happens in divine order. So just know, if you feel like you have made a mistake, that's just, a lesson, either a lesson or a blessing, because that had to happen in order for your evolution, your growth. And so that you can become a stronger, more whole and genuine, authentic person. All right. And then we have respiratory. Breathe. I can't breathe. Trigger statements. True statements. I open up to all possibilities. Ashe. So you are ready to let go of the suffering so that you can take in new possibilities. Release so you can receive. Yes. Pile number 2, I feel as though some of you may have just, decluttered immediately. Like after you heard that message, you're like, okay, I hear you, spirit. Let me go ahead and take a deep breath and just let all of that stagnant, stale energy go. Let all of those low vibrations go so that I can open myself up to the endless possibilities of just a life of pure bliss and happiness and joy, because that's what your guides want for you. That's what the universe wants for you, God, the goddess. So yes, you're on the right path, pal number 2. Just keep doing what you're doing. Do your thing. All right, let's see what other messages we have. Root chakra. So the frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well in the physical world. All right, so some mental health messages from your spirit guides. You may be overthinking about your physical body or your state of just being here at this moment. So if not your body, then maybe your finances, dealing with the root chakra, because the root chakra is all about security and feeling stable and grounded. So pile number 2, I think that I would recommend you do some root chakra exercises, or dress in the color red to activate the root chakra. They have a plethora of resources online, especially here on YouTube, for root chakra meditations that'll help you to balance out that energy so that you free up some mental space and you're able to, move forward on your journey with more ease and grace. Okay, so we have number 17 with consciousness. That's a beautiful card. The frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multi-dimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our reality. Ashe. Beautiful. So I'm sensing pile number 2 that many of you are, you know, if you're on this channel and you're watching this video, you are very much have awakened in some form or another. I can't tell you where at along your journey, how much you've opened up and received information from the higher realms, your higher self, spirit, guide, source. But yeah, your guides are wanting to acknowledge and congratulate you on just taking those steps towards becoming more conscious, expanding your consciousness. And your guides want you to be able to focus all of that attention, all of that energy that you get from the higher realms, so that you can show up and be present and be more of who you came here to be, and create the reality in which you want to experience for yourself. So yeah, very powerful mental health message for you, pile number 2 from your spirit guides. Let's see what else we have. We have the Prince of Cups, also known as the Knight of Cups. So knights are always dealing with messengers and a message coming in. So and the cups is water energy, dealing with love and compassion and intuition and flexibility. So your spirit guides, I'm getting a visual of just like running your brain through a car wash or something like that. Your guides are funny. They're hilarious. Yeah, so they're wanting to just come in with that water, the energy of water, and just flush away anything in your mental field that isn't supposed to be there. So know that your spirit guides are working with you in the higher realms to clear your path, so that you're able to, remain grounded and also expand your consciousness with this root chakra and the consciousness card. And also you chose the amethyst crystal, and this crystal is amazing for intuition and sobriety and cosmic connections, dealing with the crown chakra with this purple energy. So yeah, your guides are working with you and being very diligent, so that you are able to receive even more of these beautiful messages and gain more strength within yourself, so that you can fully create the life in which you desire to live. Ashe. And we have the Four of Wands with completion. Yeah, pile number 4, you all are doing amazing. Yes, your guides are just coming in and acknowledging all of the hard work and the diligence that you put in, just for the work you do to balance out yourself mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. So know that they're all connected. All of those aspects and facets of you are connected. And once you are able to declutter and release what no longer serves you, whether that be limited thoughts and beliefs, and just take a breath, let that go, let the wind carry it away for you. You complete another you take another step and you complete another goal, and you get more honor and more respect from your spirit guides and yourself, for yourself, most importantly. So let's see what messages we have from the divination dice. Mental health messages from your spirit guide. We have the turtle. I love turtles. I don't know if y'all seen that video, but that's pretty funny. So turtles, yeah, your guys are wanting you to slow down a little bit. Slow down, I just want to get to know you. Are you getting to know yourself? Yeah, your guides want you to slow down and know that you're getting to exactly where you need to be. Everything, like this card says, this lemongrass card, everything you have done up to this point is leading you to where you need to be. So know that slow and steady wins the race, pile number 2. Let's see what other messages we have. Fire. Yeah. Pile number 2. Yes, your guides are wanting you to embrace the energy, the energy of fire. So maybe light some candles when you're doing your meditation, so that let the energy of the fire help you to release and burn away anything, or melt away anything that is not serving you in your mental sphere, okay, in your mental body. I love candles. I love lighting candles. I always have candles lit. And yeah, fire is also representing that passion and that drive and that desire, that courage that you want to have with you along your journey, so that you can, again, show up more fully as the person you came here to be, as the powerful being you came here to be. Let's see what else we have. We have the moon. Yes. All right. So your guides are wanting you to connect with the energy of the moon, that feminine energy. And the moon is divine feminine energy. It can also be divine masculine energy as well, but it's always dealing with intuition and just going with the flow of the cycles and phases, and fully embracing whatever phase that you are at in your life, because everything happens for a reason. And if you may be going through some, we're all going through uncertain times, but if you may be going through something that you really can't see your way out of, your guides are wanting to come in and shine some light on your situation, and know that the moon changes its phases, and it doesn't it doesn't remain constant like the sun rises and sets at the same every day, but the moon, you don't really you see different sides of the moon at different times. So your spirit guides are wanting to say, some things in life, they require you to be persistent and consistent, but other things in life, you just go with the flow. You just go with the flow, because things change, and being able to remain flexible and open and receptive to the incoming energies that the universe and your guides are bringing to you is always a wise thing to do along your journey, because it'll help everything just flow more easily. Let's see what messages we have from the butterfly box. Grounded tree. Yes. Beautiful message to come out with your root chakra card. Yeah, so your guides are really coming in strong with this message of being grounded. and remaining present in the moment. So just keep moving forward, but remain grounded. Yeah, and definitely check out those root chakra meditations, and connect with nature. Go outside and sit under a tree and be grounded with the tree. Connect with the tree's energy and receive some peace. So you receive that peace of mind, so that you're able to go along your journey even more strong and firm, like an oak tree. But you know that saying, you want to be a willow tree instead of the mighty oak, because in a storm, the mighty oak tree can snap in half. It can break in half. But the weeping willow is able to bend and move and remain flexible. So pile number 2, your guides are wanting you to if you need to weep, if you need to cry, if you need to release some pressure, go ahead and cry. It's okay to cry. And reach out to someone in your life who you know is going to be there for you, to be that shoulder to cry on, because we all have those people within our lives, and they're just they're just there waiting for you to release what you need to, so that you can show up more fully for them and for yourself and for the world. So remain grounded. Okay, pal number 2, those are all the messages I have for you today. I hope it resonated and brought you some love, support, clarity, strength, peace of mind, and just helped you along your journey. All right, so if it did, be sure to subscribe to Divine Consciousness, tap the like button and the bell notifications to be reminded every time I release a new video. I love doing these intuitive readings and also channeled messages from spirits. All right, pal number 2, thank you again for tuning in with me and just joining our growing community of just beautiful, amazing, splendid just beings. You all are so amazing. Thank you. Remember, true wealth is true health, so seek truth and love yourself. Until next time, pal number 2, peace, love, and light. Welcome to your reading, pal number 3. So today we're going to look at your tarot cards, your Thoth tarot cards, before getting into your essential oils, oracles, and your sacred geometry activation cards. And then we're going to get into some divination dice, which are really fun, and pull a message from the butterfly box. So stay tuned. There's a lot of beautiful messages going to come through from your spirit guides about your mental health. So first card we have is the Knight of Discs, otherwise known as the Knight of Swords. Oh, not swords, pentacles. And pentacles is earth energy. So Earth's energy is always dealing with patience and groundedness and reliability. So your spirit guides are wanting to remind you to stay grounded and have patience with yourself and with others along your journey, and having patience and being consistent in your daily practices and whatever you choose to do to bring about more mental health. Your guides want you to be diligent with that practice. So whether it's, watching YouTube videos, or doing your own meditations, or just sitting and being still, being quiet, Your guides are wanting to encourage you to continue to do those things which bring you that mental that clarity and that peace of mind. And we also have the Prince of Wands, otherwise known as the Knight of Wands, right? Yes, the Knight of Wands. And wands are dealing with fire energy, and that fire energy is all about courage and strength and willpower and action. So your guides are wanting to remind you that, when you're in meditation, you're receiving messages from source, from your guides, from the universe, from God, the goddess, the higher realms, the higher dimensions. And when you receive those messages, bring forth that action that is needed and required for you to be able to move along your journey and get to where you want to be. Because just know that whatever situation or whatever environment you are in at the moment, your guides are wanting to let you know that is just temporary. Things are always evolving, and we are always evolving, but we have to be still enough to hear those messages, to receive those messages in any way that you do for yourself, because everyone is different. But when you receive those messages and that insight and you know what to do, act. Take action. Pile number 3. Okay? And it doesn't have to be massive action. It can be small little things. But, just know that each movement brings you closer. Each step, each action brings you closer to where you want to be. And that gives you greater peace of mind and releases that mental anguish that you may face. Because when you receive messages and you don't do anything with them, your guides are definitely going to be on you like, yeah, wake up. You know what to do. Some of you may even hear like tapping, or you may have dreams, or even if you don't remember the dreams, you just have this feeling that you should be doing something, and that's your guide saying that, yeah, you know what to do. You know exactly what to do. Just do it. Be like Nike, y'all. Be like Nike, pile number 3. Just do it. Let's see what else we have for you. We have Pettigrain. So independence. Trigger statement. I am just like my mother or father. True statement. I am free to choose. Says you are ready to break free of the conditioning that has bound you so that you may continue your journey of healing and growth. Yes, ashe. Know that you always have the choice. You always have that choice, that free will, for you to be able to create the life that you want to live, to be the person that you want to be, and no one else. That trigger statement is coming through really strong for some of you. Like, oh man, I'm just like my mom, or I'm just like my dad, or I'm just like this person in my family, or I'm just like, that person. Because many of us have been told those things constantly throughout our lives, and then through repetition, we become conditioned, and we really start to believe that we are those people. But your guides are wanting you to know that you are your own person. You are your own individual being, and you have the power to create the life that you want to live. And know that no one else can live through you. Allow no one else to live through you. Because if you give people the permission to live through you and to, just live their dreams through you, they absolutely will. And then that brings you down. That a good feeling for you within your mental being, within your physical being, or spiritual being. Those are the things that keep you up at night. Like, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing with my life? So this card, the message is loud and clear. Be true to yourself and know that you are free to choose and to be whoever it is that you want to be. All right. And then we have protective. So immune, trigger statement, I am not safe. True statement, I am secure. Fill any areas of energetic weakness with strength. You can walk easily, knowing that you are safe and protected. Yes. So, yeah, a lot of us, sometimes along our journey, we don't feel safe. Just walking down the street, we don't feel safe just leaving the house. But know that those feelings of not feeling safe come from your own mind. They come from your own thoughts. It's either from, your own doing, or again, someone else could have, conditioned you to be this way. And your guides are wanting you to release those limiting beliefs that say that you are not safe, and say that, you have to be on guard with everything that you do, that you can't trust anybody and you can't trust yourself. Release that energy, because it's not serving you and it's not true. You are always safe. You are divinely guided and protected at all times, in all ways. So just know that your guides are wanting to come in and give you a great big hug, and know that they walk with you. And there's so many. You have so many spirit guides. And your higher self, just imagine this gigantic, just translucent being that's always with you. And that's your higher self. That's your soul. That's your spirit. And know that, Source, God, the universe will never let anything bad happen to you. So, go ahead and release all of that. And you also chose the pal with the black tourmaline. So if you're really feeling those, if you're really feeling that you need some extra protection, or if you ever have those thoughts, or that low vibration energy that tries to come in and say that you aren't safe, black tourmaline is an amazing protective stone. So, whatever you need to do to help you feel safe, and it doesn't always mean going out and buying weapons either. These spiritual tools are very powerful. They are. And I know we as women always, we kind of tend to gravitate towards these spiritual tools because, they're cute and they're creative, and you can use your imagination with them. And a lot of the masculine energy is like, it's my job to protect, so I have to do whatever it takes. But know that you are the weapon. You are the weapon. And if you're feeling paranoid or anything like that, just know that it's coming from your own mind. So your guides are with you. They walk with you, and they want you to release those low vibration thoughts and energy. Okay. Yes. So we have. Okay, sorry, I hope we didn't get cut off there. So we have Tantric Journey number 42. The frequency of Tantric Journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences within with ourselves and with another. So tantric energy, that's definitely that that sacral chakra energy, dealing with pleasure. So many of you may be feeling these feelings of when the sacral chakra is blocked, it's dealing with pleasure, but it's blocked by shame. So if you're having any thoughts of shame, or just feeling ashamed of wanting the things that you want, whether it be physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, if you're feeling ashamed about anything, your guides are wanting you to release that energy, so that you can really experience a life of pleasure, because there is absolutely nothing wrong with receiving pleasure. You came here to have fun. You came here to explore. You came here to live the human experience. So I would recommend doing some sacral chakra meditations, or some sacral, look here on YouTube for some sacral chakra meditations, or wear the color orange, or do something that really pleases you to release some of that mental anguish that you may be feeling. And then we have number 33, remembrance. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul in a body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. Ashe, remembrance. So this card is definitely dealing with the crown chakra. This kind of looks like a crown here. And we have the purple with the crown chakra energy, dealing with cosmic energy, and also blue, dealing with the throat chakra and our truth. So your spirit guides are wanting you to know with these two cards that, whatever you feel is true for you, know that it cannot be a bad thing. If it's true for you, it can't be something that you feel ashamed about. Because when you remember who you really are, and you remember that you are a limitless being, and that you receive from a limitless source in a multitude of ways, not just one way, and then you're able to fully create the life, create the human experience that you want to have for yourself. So remember who you are, and that will free up that mental space for you to be able to move along your journey with more grace, with more ease. Let's see what messages we have from the divination dice. And all of the cards and divination tools that I use will be listed in the description box below, if anyone is interested in seeing where I get my tools from. We have the earth, or the planet earth. So your guides are again with that message of being a limitless being, of being free to explore. You came here to explore. You came here to travel and just see the world, to play. Life and planet Earth is like one big playground for us. And we're able to create anything it is that we want to, all with the intention of, being for the highest good of all, or the greatest good of all. Your guides are wanting you to know that you don't have to worry about anything, because you are free. You are free. Then we have the moon. So energy of the moon is dealing with intuition and insight and mystery, because you don't always see the moon like you can see the sun. If there aren't any clouds in the sky, you see the whole sun, but you're not always able to see the whole moon. So your guides are wanting you to know that you don't have to know the whole story. You don't have to know how your entire life is going to unfold in order for you to enjoy it. So you may be putting unnecessary stress on yourself by wanting to see the whole picture. But your guides are saying, everything is unfolding for you as it should, and it's all working out for your best interest. So just enjoy the ride, this beautiful ride we call life. Oh, and we have the magnet. I always think of the law of attraction when I see the magnet, or opposites attract. Yes. So with this, your energy, whatever energy you choose to embody, know that you are going to attract things of the opposite opposite frequency in order to balance you out. And just because something is opposite of what you are doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. It actually means that there's something there for you to learn from and to grow from, to make you stronger. And your guides are wanting to remind you, again, with this remembrance, remind you that what you put out is what you get back. So if you're having, low vibration, low vibrating thoughts of shame and blame and guilt and regret, that you will see that in your reality. With the law of attraction, it's very real. So I know that if you're on this channel, you're spiritually inclined already, and you are already enlightened. So this is just a reminder that what you put out, you get back. So put out the energy of unconditional love and peace and harmony and bliss and creativity and play and joy, and you'll receive all of these things too, because your guides want this for you. Because when you're feeling good, they're feeling good. And they're able to party with you. Okay, and let's see what message we have from the butterfly box. Attitude of gratitude. Yes, pal number 3. So remain in that attitude of gratitude, and best believe that you will attract everything into your reality in which you want to, when you are thankful for everything that you have now, for everyone, for all of the love and support that surrounds you all day, 24/7. You're not alone. You're never alone. And just know that you have everything you need within you. So be thankful for life, and be ready to receive more blessings, pal number 3. Okay? So I hope this message resonated and brought you some peace, love, support, clarity, and strength along your journey. And if they did, please be sure to subscribe and join our growing community, our growing family of just amazing, divine, beautiful souls. And I thank you so much for joining me and taking in these messages of mental health from your spirit guide. So again, be sure to subscribe, tap the bell notification to be notified every time I release a new video. Like this video, share this video with anyone anyone in your circle to, lift their spirits and give them a nice message, a beautiful message to help them along their journey as well. So again, thank you. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. And remember, true wealth is true health. So seek truth and love yourself. Until next time, peace, love, and light.